Today is day 5 of the 30-day live stream YouTube challenge. Today, I'm going to tell you about a thought that came to me a couple weeks back. I was preparing to preach for a church, and as I was journaling, we were talking like I knew I wanted to preach about like taking authority, this whole theme of taking ownership that I like to talk about. And the thought that came to me was people, like most people, think that if you step out and you take new ground and you're being bold and you're doing all this stuff, like maybe you're getting out on social media, maybe you're going live more, maybe you are picking up the phone, making more phone calls, maybe you're even changing your wardrobe, you're taking on this identity to become the person to get the results and go after the dreams that are in your heart. And so you're making the decisions that the future you knows that you have to make now in order to become the person that you are supposed to be. And when that happens, you might be accused of being prideful or arrogant. And the crazy thing is that is the opposite of pride, for most people, because when you're stepping out and you're doing things, you're going out on a limb. Honestly, if you were proud and if you were full of pride, you wouldn't be doing that because you're not going to purposely subject yourself to criticism and judgment and being embarrassed. Pride does not want to be embarrassed. Pride does not want to go out on a limb. Pride does not like to do things that it doesn't know how to do already. Pride resists going after something new. And every time God gave a promise of new land to someone in the Bible and a new territory and to go take on a destiny, he would tell them, I'm going to have you go in a way that I will show you. This is a way that you've never gone before. So you might be embarking on something, learning, doing new things, doing super uncomfortable things. Let me tell you, pride does not like discomfort. Pride only likes what it knows. Pride wants to be like so self-reliant, self-assured, self-dependent. Pride is what you're resisting when you're going after the new, when you're embracing the discomfort, when you're learning, when you're growing. And that is humility. Humility is willing to do something before you don't feel ready. Humility is willing to subject yourself to the potential of being embarrassed, to doing something that you're not yet good at. That's humility. Humility says, I'm going to go after that in obedience to the calling on my life, even if I don't yet feel secure in what I'm doing. Even if I've never done it before, I'm going to grow. And that's humility. And the Bible says that God resists the proud, but he gives grace to the humble. And that if you humble yourself in the sight of the Lord, he will lift you up. So if you go forward in humility and you take that new ground, you take territory, God is going to elevate your efforts and he is with you and he is not resisting you. So you go and don't worry about any thoughts of there being any pride in what you're doing. It's actually humility. So go be humble and take ownership of the land that God is giving you.